There you go, Baz. I can see you.
I can see you. How are you, my friend?
I'm fine. I was just about to have a glass of rosé, I think.
No, of course you were. It's rosé time, isn't it, down there?
It could be, yeah. Well, it's certainly sunny enough.
It's only tea time. It's only morning tea time in England. It's only, I don't know, 11:30 or something. This is my...
I've had my tea. I've had my coffee. I've had my grapefruit juice. And yesterday, I had some homemade bacon.
You told me about the homemade bacon. You told me you were going to do it. So how was it?
It was fantastic. It's pork belly, so that you get streaky bacon. But we bought a slicing machine, so it's got a thing. You go, so you can adjust the slices. Really crispy.
So this is fun. It's quite a strange thing, this, isn't it? But it's been about a fortnight since I spoke to you, mate. I hadn't spoken to you for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, why's that? Have you been busy?
Have you?
No, I don't know. It just every day has its own dynamic, and there's no time to be bored. It's incredible.
That's the thing. I, on the other hand, I'm starting to get a bit bored now. It's like cabin fever is. I mean, it's been nearly 8 months now, and in the summer or in the spring, we're all talking about, oh, the weather's nice, and we'll have a nice lockdown, and it's lovely to be locked down at home in the summer. And oh my God, I'm just so pleased it's not going to be a lockdown winter, but it is going to be a lockdown winter. It doesn't look like it's going to be too harsh where you are, but here it's actually quite nice today, but it's been foggy and miserable and awful. But I won't say I'm running out of things to do, because as you and I both know, we've written a lot of songs and made a lot of demos and stuff, but all the jobs in the house are done. I've done the spare room. Now I'm starting to look at painting door handles and things and all the little mundane crap.
So you haven't got to the hinges yet.
I haven't done. No, the hinges need stripping off. I hate painted on hinges. You need to take the hinges off, strip them off, and put them on nice and clean, so that they don't squeak or
It's interesting. In England, doors have hinges which are metallic and sort of swivel, don't they, like that? So you have to unscrew. Here, it's much more clever because they
would be, wouldn't it? Of course,
it would be, yeah. But because they're on spikes, so you just lift the door off.
Yeah, there are doors like that here as well. I can't believe we're talking about fucking door hinges. I mean,
it's come to this.
How's life down there, mate? Anyway, how's everyone? I mean, are you you haven't been out then? I assume you haven't been across the doors.
Not today, but I will do. I often do a 7K, 8 mile, 5 mile, 6 mile walk with Myla. Myla, where are you, Myla? Anyway, I went out on the bike on Thursday. I took the RS out to near Cannes. Give it a blast. It's I forgot what a fantastic machine that is. It's so fast.
I went out on Friday. I went out not Friday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Pre-lockdown run. We went to Whitby. Yeah. There was 7 of us, and we had fish and chips, and that was brilliant. Well, America is I mean, from a strictly humanitarian point, it's absolutely amazing that buffoon has gone. The hoo-ha that surrounded it all and the controversy doesn't really surprise me. I mean, that bloke was never, ever, ever going to go with dignity and grace and style because he just hasn't got any.
For instance, in America, at the last election, for instance, Hillary Clinton got more of the popular vote than Trump.
Yeah.
And very often in UK elections, the winner is not the one with the most popular votes.
I know, but it's America, and therefore just automatically more ridiculous.
Well, now you're becoming Trumpist.
Oh, fucking! I tell you, do you know what? Right, even if that bloke's even if his politics was sound, even if he knew what he was talking about, he's an odious, hypocritical, narcissistic.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not what he's achieved; it's how he's achieved some things.
Yeah.
But it's also, you cannot call him a great leader or you can't have called him a great leader because a leader is not meant to split his nation in two and divide. It can't be divisive.
JJ, do you know it was a year ago that we were in
Already?
Isn't that amazing? Can you Adam and Eve it? I can't. Actually, I was thinking about the fact that it's a year since that we were in Japan. I watched some fantastic. I was watching some amazing documentaries about Japan that, of course, we never saw because we only ever go to, or I've only ever been to cities. But the other thing is, they seem to have escaped Corona pretty well.
But I mean, but you know, they've been wearing masks since 1919.
Since Adam was a lad. Yeah, 100 years. I mean, you only have to go.
When the whole world, what was it, 30, 40 million people died from the Spanish flu, they started wearing masks then.
The last time I physically saw you, Jay, it was in the UK in March. That was the last time we saw. That was the last time we saw Dave. So that was the last time I saw you, my friend. That's a long time ago. I had a birthday not long after that. Couldn't quite believe that that I was going to be stuck in here on my birthday because, as we all know and love, my birthday was one of the highlights of a British tour. I mean, it has been for decades now. So I know how much you enjoyed my birthdays, Jay. It must have been an absolute wrench for you not to be able to pat me on the back and smile and say, happy birthday, my dear friend. I know that must have killed you.
So right. You are so right.
I know. Well, it looks like you. It looks like you might have a
adulation. The adulation from the fans. You put your birthday on the night of the biggest show of the whole UK tour every year.
It was quite stunning, that, wasn't it? So a lockdown birthday, and then the missus had a lockdown birthday in June, which we didn't see coming, and then it looks like you probably gonna have one in February, or a semblance of anyway, and I might even have two. I mean, Jesus.
Well, mine, you see, mine is always a very low key affair.
Well, that's because we're not on tour, you see. Can you imagine if we were on tour when you have your birthday? You'd have a crown on and a throne being wheeled onto the stage.
That would be a good one.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Have you been playing much? Have you got your guitar out?
I haven't played much, and that's what I miss about you and me. I've had a few good ideas in this 6 month period, but I've had loads of little ideas, but I haven't followed them through or they haven't come to fruition. So I've got some weird little chord structures around in my head, which I have been playing. I've got the old Kincaid working again.
Oh wow! Okay. Did you get it set up? Because the last time I tried to play that guitar, it was unplayable.
It's all fine. It's all fine, and
there you're back.
There you go. Yeah, Jason Howe of Rotor Sound kindly sent me loads of strings for the bass, for the classical guitars, and for the acoustics. So I've got all different gauges and different nylon strings, and and metal strings.
This lockdown thing, I mean, as you and I both, as we both know, when it started, I know it's a worldwide pandemic, and I know that you know, people are dying and have died, and one of our closest, dearest friends and colleagues succumbed to it as well. But I have to say that for the first month or so, it was like a blessing, not a blessing in disguise, but I know that you and I both embraced it almost. It was like, and I really don't think we're alone in that. I think a lot of people just thought, Jesus Christ, it's like someone's pressed a reset button. And so it was easy to stay in your pajamas all day and just have a glass of wine at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and finish the bottle by 3:30, and then open another one, and you know, and watch the Sweeney and the Professionals until you were blue in the face with afternoon TV, and you know. But now, 8 months later, you know, I played so much guitar, written and done so much stuff that I just, you know, I'm the same as you. My head's not in it at the minute, for the time being. You know, what I would love to do, what I would dearly love to do, is to just sit in front of you with a bottle of red wine and strum some chords along, see your happy smiling face, and then plug amps in and play loud and just be together. You know, it's sort of, I don't know. It, you know, went through the whole Dave thing. We both know how horrible that was. Where I couldn't even look at a guitar for 2 months. But then you know, it came back with a vengeance for us both. You know, because we were both pretty prolific about 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago. And now I just couldn't give a fuck at the minute. I've got to decorate the bathroom upstairs and come
hinges.
down.
Hinges.
Well, you know something? The bloke that lived here before, this is one thing I can't understand. The bloke that lived here before we did was a builder, which is why our house is so quirky and lovely and this and that and the other, and it's got loads of features and all that type of thing. But when I came to paint the thing, and this is a decorator's tip, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, you have to take the doors physically off to paint the frames. None of this leaving the doors on bollocks. That's what we call half a job, right? That doesn't fly. So when I took the screws out, none of them were the same length. And this is the builder that we're talking about. And they're custom-made heavy oak doors, which weigh an absolute fucking ton. And this bloke's put them in with screws that he's found as he's been walking his dog through the park or something. It's just an absolute travesty.
Baz, those doors probably will protect Mrs. Warren when you start going stir crazy. Hey, hi, it's Johnny.
I tell you what, I'd be lucky to get an axe through them, because they are pretty substantial. Don't put ideas in my head, because I am starting to go a little bit mad.
All right, Baz. Well, look, Baz, it's good to see you.
And you, mate, as always.
And
be nice to see you face to face before too long. You know.
Well, yeah.
With that bottle.
Well, you know, we will do one day. I just saw coming up on the screen. I just saw that some pharmaceutical company has got a vaccine which is purportedly 90% effective. It's just a flash news thing came up on the screen while we were talking.
Now we just need to vaccinate the whole world, and then we're good to go.
Only those who believe in
Or alternatively, you could just get a bottle of Drano or Domestos, you know, because as we all know, that works as well. Take it easy, mate. I love you.
A few people died. Yeah, love you too, buddy.
Cheers, man.
We're not here to destroy. We are